me get my angle right here. Okay. I think I'm good. Okay. What's up, guys? It is Jackie from Spice Pole and Aerial Fitness. And of course, we are all about helping women achieve confidence, self-love, and a consistent practice of self-care through pole and aerial fitness. So we have classes 7 days a week, pole classes, lyra classes, silks classes, whatever you want to do. We've got it for you, and we've got some amazing classes coming up. But I don't want to talk about classes right now. I want to talk about reintroducing yourself back into 2021, or just back into life in general. So what got me kind of thinking about this is because over the past couple of weeks, I had a little bit of a slump. I had a family situation going on, and I just felt like I was just really disconnected from my friends and from my pole friends. And there is a difference between regular friends and pole friends, by the way. And I just kind of wanted to like close up and kind of be on my own a little bit. And then I came back after 2 weeks and I was like, woo, I'm going to the gym, I'm washing my hair, I'm doing all the things. And I came back out and I was like, man, I just feel like I'm reintroducing myself back into society. And it really made me think a lot about how a lot of us are being reintroduced back into society now, for those of us in Georgia anyway, are kind of being reintroduced back into society. Because now the state just reopened everything. There's no more COVID restrictions. People are getting vaccinated. People are getting back out into the gyms. They're getting out working out. They're meeting up with friends and family members and doing things again. And I don't know about you guys, but even for me, even with this little, transition, it doesn't quite feel the same. Before COVID, Jackie pre-COVID was like a completely different person. And so now I went through so much during COVID, and I think all of us went through so much during COVID. Some of us lost jobs, some of us lost family members, some of us became teachers to our children in our homes. Some of us, our jobs became 100% remote, and now we were having to work from home 100% of the time with our spouse. Like we had nowhere to go. We couldn't see family members. I mean, we went through a lot last year, 2020. And I think all of us kind of became something new, something different. And that something new and something different was really us surviving. We were just trying to take it from one day to the next. And so we're now finally getting to the other side of this, a little bit. People are putting their masks on and they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna have to get on this plane. I'm gonna have to go do something. But I really want to remind you all in this time, for some of us it's feeling like a rebirth, but for some of us we're feeling like we're stepping out into this world. It's almost like we're being expected to come back just like the way we were, picking right up in 2020, like January 1, 2020, we're supposed to just pick up the way we were. And for some of us, it's just not, it just doesn't feel the same, because we're not the same. And some of us will never be the same. And that is okay. So the theme for this week is just reintroduction. If you saw the title for this live, it was Allow Me to Reintroduce Myself. I know personally I'm not the same Jackie I was in 2020. I'm not, and I'll never be. And I actually hope to never be that person. I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot. I've put on a couple extra pounds, but that's okay. I don't want to be that same Jackie. But coming into 2021, some people, may not understand, well, what's going on with you? Like if you are now more interested in being at home with your kids or being with your spouse, or if your job has changed, your role has changed, and now you're working remotely, your priorities may have changed, and that's okay. And so what I really just came on here to say today is, don't be afraid to reintroduce yourself in 2021. It is totally fine. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with how you feel. If you're not ready to get back into the world, I mean, because sometimes I go out and I'm like, are we doing COVID anymore? I mean, it's traffic. Traffic is crazy. I'm seeing flyers for events. I'm seeing people are traveling, which is great. Like, I'm happy for all of those things. But if you're not ready to do those things, that's okay. Tell your friends, like, I'm not ready to come back out. Or, I'm not interested in those things anymore. You know, if you used to be the brunch queen of the weekend, bottomless mimosa turn up, but now you're not, that's okay. That is totally okay. But be honest with yourself and be honest with how you feel, and make sure when you're telling your friends, it's, you know, no drama. It's just, I'm not interested in that anymore. If you have gained the COVID-20, okay, I was actually just listening to a news report the other day, and it said that most people gained 2 pounds a month from the start of March 2020 to now. So, yeah, guilty. I definitely put on the COVID-20. So, be gentle with your body. It's okay if you've gained the COVID-20. It's okay if you're happy with the COVID-20. Like, you don't have to do anything with that. But if you are wanting to kind of lose that weight and get back to where you were or whatever, be gentle with yourself. We were all going through a very traumatic experience. And I know I was like, I'm going to eat my way through 2020, okay? So if you ate your way through 2020, or if you just were like not concerned about going to the gym or sticking to your summer body or whatever, that's fine. That is okay. I meet so many women that come in and they're just like almost ashamed because they've put on a little bit of weight because of COVID and or because of, you know, not being as active as we once were. And so that's okay. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You don't have to worry. If you just are like not wanting to be out in the streets and doing all the things, that's fine too. So all I say is be gentle with yourself when you're reintroducing yourself back into 2021. Don't feel like you got to show up exactly like you were before. If you're not interested in some things, that's okay. If you're interested in new things, that's okay too. If you look a little bit fluffier than you did last year, that's okay too. And you should be okay with it. Everyone else should be okay with it. And I just encourage you all to continually relearn who you are, re-meet yourself constantly every day. Get up and say, who am I today? What am I doing today? How am I feeling today? How am I going to show up today? And it'll eventually consistently start to like come together, but especially in this time, because I feel like we're almost at like the almost 365 day mark where, you know, things completely fell apart for us. So at this time, really start to reassess, you know, who am I? Where am I right now? How am I feeling? And do I really want to like get back into my life, just pick up the way that it was? If you do, great. If you don't, it's time to reintroduce yourself. All right. So I hope this has been helpful. If you would like more information, or if you just want to kind of keep up with our theme for this week, definitely subscribe to our email list. If you go to spicepolepfitness.com and click on the link that says sign up, view schedule, it'll ask you to create an account in our Mind Body system. And just click on the little links that say email, text message, all the things, and you will get access to all of our emails and all of our resources and information about health, wellness, what's going on at Spice, and upcoming events. So I wish you all well. Please share this video if you found it was helpful. Please share, please share, please share. And I hope to see you guys in the studio soon. Bye.